This is Ramesh Ramseti, and I'm going to do a demo today of the security around a stadium, specifically an Olympic stadium. The goal here is to showcase how we can use NVIDIA technology and IBM Watson technology to monitor what happens at an Olympic stadium. And here I'm using the watsonx UI. On the top left hand corner, you'll have the home, the various data, the various projects, the governance, the guardrails around it, how we do deployments, etc. And here I've created a upload of a document called stadium data. What we are using here is called retrieval augmented generation. So we are augmenting this model llama 3.1 with 70 billion parameters with specific stadium data that is coming in from the various sensors, the various images that have been encoded using H264, and they have been stored on Redis cache, and now those images come in and they are compared with an NVIDIA model from ngc.nvidia.com. There are several models that you can choose from. Assuming we use one of those models, now we do a comparison of these images with the standard images provided by law enforcement, be it military or police or local police or the Federal Reserve or National Guard, whatever the case might be. So let me do something. So having set up all of that in the back end, I'm using the watsonx to surface that information in the front end. So let me say sectors. So based on the information, we have different sectors: the East Concourse, the South Plaza, the upper deck and the lower concourse and the parking lot, etc. So now let me see if I have any large vehicles that have been spotted. There's no information. Okay. So now let's look at weapons. So with a confidence level, this is again all probability driven, because there is no way to say it with certainty that it is 100% true that some weapon has been detected. It's only a confidence level of 0.8 from basic statistics. So in sector 2, there is a potential for a handgun and a knife. In a sector 3, there's a potential for explosive device with a probability of 0.4. In sector 4, there is a rifle with probability of 0.9. In sector 7, there is a probability of handgun with 0.7 probability, and so on. So we said what are the weapons, right? So now let's see if we can get something around handguns. So in sector 2, there is a probability of a handgun with 0.8. Similarly in sector 7 with a probability of 0.7. And let's now expand this to crowd. Where are we seeing crowds? So there have been initial panic and stampede in the affected areas. There's confusion and delayed evacuation. There have been bottlenecks at main concourse intersections. There are slower movements in areas affected by the chemical agent. Apparently there was a chemical attack of some kind, and the crowd size is estimated to be 70,000 spectators. So in this way, we can use this technology to use the watsonx Studio, the front end, to determine how things are panning out. This UI is targeted to be used by law enforcement personnel, and then they will be giving us this type of information.